Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is August and today I'm going to be doing a full in-depth bookshelf tour. Now, I've never done one of these before, so this will be like a first time thing. I'm just going to be going through my shelves, telling you how I organize them, all the little knickknacks I have on them and everything, because my shelves are always changing. I'm always reorganizing them, so I thought that I'm really happy with what I have now, so I'm going to just do it one now, but no, in like a month it'll look completely different. So, starting off at this top shelf, now this is my romance shelf. So, starting off, we have I'll Give You the Sun down here with these books on top of it. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. Nothing Like and Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. The People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. They Both Die At and the First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. Now, this is my current read as of March 6th. This is The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. The Book That Got Me Into Reading, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. If He Had Been With Me and If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nowlin. Hooked by Emily McIntyre, and Binding and Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. Moving down, this is my first fantasy shelf. These are the knickknacks I have. I have this kind of like galaxy cube thing on top of the ACOTAR books. If you know, you know. And then this cute little Porg Star Wars Funko Pop. The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Quicksilver by Callie Hart. Powerless by Lauren Roberts. A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. House of Earth and Blood, House of Sky and Breath, and House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. And Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This is my second fantasy shelf. A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmermere. Heartless by Marissa Meyer. The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Crave and Crush by Tracy Wolff. I don't feel like taking this series out of its box, so I'll just go through. This is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Assassin's Blade, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Tower of Dawn, Empire of Storms, and Kingdom of Ash. My favorite book of all time, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab with these gorgeous sprayed edges. And Babel by R.F. Huang. This is my general fiction paperbacks, except for this quirky one right here, and mystery shelf. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Loveless by Alice Oseman. A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Cernez. Looking for Alaska by John Green. Paper Towns by John Green. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. A movie tie-in edition of Looking for Alaska by John Green. The Silent Patient by Alex Michelides. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. The Inheritance Games, The Brothers Hawthorne, and The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Now, I'm loaning out the first book to someone right now, but Good Girl Bad Blood and As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. And The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. Alright, my camera is going to be kind of tilted down from here on out because my tripod doesn't reach the floor, but this is kind of my classics and just books I didn't know what to do with shelf. Night Road by Kristen Hanna. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. The Catcher and the Rye by J.D. Salinger. The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. Now, the two knickknacks I have on this stack are this little cube puzzle thing that I really like, and this cute little watermelon thing, because watermelon is my favorite fruit that my boyfriend got me. Underneath those, I have my Lord of the Rings box set. That is The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King by J.R.R. Tolkien. And also The Silmarillion 2nd edition by J.R.R. Tolkien and edited by his son, Christopher Tolkien. The new copy of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. And The Sun and the Star by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro. Then I have this cute little Yoshi stuffed animal that I absolutely love. And a signed copy of The Traitor's Game by Jennifer A. Nielsen. And lastly, this really weird angled bottom shelf. Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolienta. 2 special editions of Les Mis by Victor Hugo. And an abridged mass-market paperback of Les Mis by Victor Hugo. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And on top of all the Witcher books is this, unsolved 3D puzzle that I never finished, so we don't need to look at those. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. The Institute by Stephen King. And Billy Summers, also by Stephen King. Now we have some more fantasy. The Sunbearer Trials by Aiden Thomas. The first One Piece manga by Ichiro Oda. Then on top of my Empyrean series, I have this cute little fake plant and a Zelda sword, which is also a letter opener. This is Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and of course Onyx Storm with these absolutely stunning sprayed edges. Now we have some more just genre fiction hardcovers. The Flight of Icarus by Caitlin Sheridan. Beartown by Frederick Bachman. Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevins. Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. The Book Thief by Marcus Zizak. And A Night Divided by Jennifer A. Nielsen. Now, these are all of my Twilight books. If you didn't know, Twilight is my Guilty Pleasure series. So we have these 2 Edward Cullen magnets, and then Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, Midnight Sun, and Life and Death, Twilight Reimagined, all by Stephanie Meyer. And lastly, on my fantasy shelf, we have Aragon, Eldest, Brisinger, and Inheritance, all by Christopher Polani. Now we're on to my dystopian shelves, where we have Legend by Marie Lu. This Is How You Lose the Time War by Emil L. Mutar and Max Gladstone. This is easily my most annotated book on this list. The Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, The Death Cure, The Kill Order, and The Fever Code, all by James Dasher. Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant, all by Victoria Roth. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, all by Suzanne Collins. The Darkest Minds, Never Fade, In the Afterlight, and Through the Dark, all by Alexander Bracken. And lastly, I have a random student dictionary, All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, and The Book of Lost Names by Christian Harmel, as well as Resistance by Jennifer A. Nielsen. And yes, to end off the shelf, I do have all the Harry Potter books. I do not like J.K. Rowling in the slightest, and that's why her books never come up on my channel anymore. But I still love them because they were the first series I ever really got into. So they do hold a special place in my heart, but I'm just not going to talk about them here. And at the bottom, we just have some random crap, library books, stuff like that, books I don't really care about, some video games, tabs, journals, coloring books, bracelets, and then just some more random crap. And that was it. That was every single book on my bookshelf, or my bookshelf tour, I'll say. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And again, remember, my bookshelf will always change, so it's probably going to look different in the next video you see. Remember to have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Bye!